Yo, you're not gonna believe this. 4 years after losing her defamation case, Tasha K is now begging fans for $3.5 million on a GoFundMe. Cardi B already won, but now she's reportedly checking every penny Tasha K has, wondering if she's hiding money or making more from all the coverage she's still posting. From bankruptcy delays to alleged Stefan Diggs drama, this saga is messy, wild, and full of legal fireworks. Stick around, because we're breaking down exactly why Tasha K waited so long, how Cardi B might fight back, and why the internet is losing it over this GoFundMe. Alright, today we're diving into Tasha K and Cardi B. And girl, you won't believe what's going on with this GoFundMe Tasha K just launched. Now fast forward a little over 4 years, because back in January 2022, the court ruled that Tasha K had to pay Cardi B that bag. Hold up though, because just a few days ago, Cardi B popped off saying, "Listen, I need receipts. Where's the money hiding? Is it in your husband's account? Africa? Offshore? Show me." Right, so that drama unfolds. And what happened next? Tasha K took to her Instagram, and I think her Twitter too, asking for donations through PayPal to fund this $3.5 million GoFundMe, you guys. Remember, the original bankruptcy saga? Tasha K kept dragging it out, delaying every step, and somehow scored a win where the $4 million judgment was allegedly slashed to $1.2 million over 5 years. But here's the kicker. The new GoFundMe is asking for $3.5 million, and we'll unpack that in a second. Is Tasha K expecting Cardi B's team to sniff out more money, or is she banking on extra income opportunities while trying to offset the judgment? No pun intended, but girl, it's sus. So first, let's look at the posts she's been dropping on Instagram before we even peek at the GoFundMe. The first one hit about 21 hours ago, reading, "PSA winos, shout out to the 15,000 of you who tuned in live across every platform tonight. My birthday week is just getting started, and y'all kept asking where to send gifts. Let me be clear, the only gift I want is to get out of bankruptcy and reclaim my full freedom of speech. Y'all have been telling me to start a fundraiser for years, and I refused, but y'all pushed, so I'm listening. To tackle this $3.5 million judgment, I'm launching both a GoFundMe and a Kickstarter. GoFundMe is pure donations toward paying down debt. Kickstarter has merch and perks for support. Official launch on my birthday, March 10th. Thanks for convincing me to do this. Haters, drag me if you want. I'm closing this chapter for good. #prayers. To the Woo game, we outside. Link to donate." Then, about 10 hours later, another post dropped. "Woos, I'm going back to my roots. Top seller in my class, candy lady style. Candy, chips, Girl Scout cookies, wine glasses, ringtones, virtual social media classes, you name it, every dime goes to this debt. 1 year goal to break the chain. Wine lady selling vacuum cleaners vibes. GoFundMe is live now. More fundraising options coming soon." That was 10 hours ago at the time I'm recording. Then the third post, about 4 hours ago, "Woos are blowing up Cash App, Venmo, GoFundMe, all at once. Almost $5,000 in 18 hours. Momentum is up. Once I start, I don't stop." She also shared her Cash App, Venmo, GoFundMe, and 30th birthday dinner tickets at her konstage.com. Thanked God, her winos, media, and haters. #sold out. 3 million in 1 year. Finally, there's a pinned post from 14 hours ago. "OMG, Woos, grateful doesn't cover it. Y'all honoring my birthday wish to help clear this judgment and restore my freedom of speech. Mind-blowing. 9 years in court, 10 years creating content. 1 year goal, full transparency. 31 contributors already. GoFundMe live for pure donations. Kickstarter launches Tuesday with wine glasses and merch. I'm also putting $200K of my own money into this year. Break it down. This can be done." Alright, so picture this. 175,000 people giving $20, 70,000 giving $50, and 35,000 giving $100. Girl, thank you for this birthday gift. God is good. That wraps up the Instagrammy's drama. And now we're switching gears straight to the GoFundMe itself to see what it actually says. At the time I'm recording, and I'll refresh before we close out, it shows $5,131 raised of the $3.5 million goal. That's just 1% so far. Let me read you Tasha K's message word for word. She says, "Woes. For years, many of you told me to start a fundraiser to cover this judgment. I always refused because I thought it was my responsibility alone. But after hearing from you all, I'm finally listening. This fundraiser exists for one purpose: to pay down the judgment so I can close this chapter and move forward without non-stop legal drama. I'm making my court-ordered $20,000 monthly payments from my own income, and I'll keep doing that regardless of what comes in here, meaning I'm personally putting my money in to pay it faster. Every dollar from this GoFundMe will go directly to reducing the balance. Many don't see what goes on behind the scenes. Even while paying, creditors can drag me back to court for hearings and filings. Each one costs time, energy, and legal fees. I don't have $3.5 million just sitting around, but with my community's help, we can speed this up so I can focus on creating, reporting, and entertaining without constant interruptions. For merch and perks, a Kickstarter goes live on my birthday this Tuesday with exclusive items for supporters. This fundraiser is simply for my longtime fans to help me close this chapter. Honestly, this is the only birthday gift I want. Full transparency, the books will be shared quarterly so everyone sees exactly where each dollar goes. Thank you for believing in me and sticking with me. Love, Tasha K." Now, what I'll say, you guys, is I'm kinda shocked this GoFundMe didn't happen 4 years ago. I honestly thought that would have been step one for Tasha K. But remember, she was still running back and forth to court over rumors, alleged videos not fully removed, uploads popping up here and there, plus filings kept coming while Cardi B tried to collect her money. I was trying to figure out why a payment plan wasn't in place from the jump. It felt like a maze of motions, hearings, and filings until we finally hit bankruptcy as the last resort. Remember, Tasha K had the "I ain't got it" merch and other stuff, claimed she didn't have it, said it was all a conspiracy and that the system was protecting A-list celebs. She even did that skit behind bars mocking what blogs were saying. But only when bankruptcy hit could that $3.5 million judgment be reduced to roughly $1.2 million over 5 years. Now, it looks like Tasha K might be bracing for Cardi B and her lawyers to uncover something at the next hearing. Maybe financial docs showing new income different from her bankruptcy filing, potentially trying to push the judgment back up to $3.5 million or more so Cardi B can get her money. But here's my take, and this really ties into Cardi B. If you were serious about getting that money from the jump, girl, you should have gone all out, no holds barred, guns blazing, right? Like, how do we get to that bag? Can we hit the YouTube checks? Can we get the merch money? Can we tap all of it? But here's the thing, Tasha K, I feel like she knew exactly how to play Cardi B, right? She leaned into the sympathy angle. I'm a mom, I've got bills, I've got kids to raise, and that totally played into why Cardi kept giving extensions, delays, and chances. But honestly, the real straw that broke the camel's back? The Stefan Diggs situation, you guys. I feel like that's at the core, which honestly is similar to how the Offset rumors led to the first lawsuit. Alleged cheating, Cardi B's health, all that drama. It feels like history repeating itself. Did it piss Cardi B off that Tasha K was reporting all things Stefan Diggs? This is just my theory, no insider info, my opinion, but I think Cardi B got heated over the coverage. Tasha K was reporting on rumored new babies, alleged paternity suits, and alleged assault claims, not naming Cardi directly, but implying everything. Like, look at you, you're one of many. Stefan's got other baby mamas. Check her house, check her life. You're not special. And then the Super Bowl hit? Girl, Tasha K got on Spaces spilling everything. She had the tape, allegedly knew the former Offset side chick standing next to Stefan's mom at the game. All the rumors, all the baby mama drama, she revealed it all. Cardi B barely stayed for the Bad Bunny halftime, dropped out, allegedly spent around $1.2 million flying family and friends from both sides, all to have a box at the game, and then just dipped. You know why? Because how dare that alleged side chick, also tied to her marriage with Offset, be standing there with Stefan Diggs' mom right after having a baby with him? All this promo, all this energy, and Tasha K's right there playing it in Cardi B's face. No, 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 no. Plus, Tasha K's following amplified it. Blogs amplified it. Everything went viral. Cardi B had to be thinking, okay, how do I get my get back? How do I reclaim what's mine? She gave grace, extensions, and even authorized the bankruptcy considering Tasha K's pleas about being a mom, bills, and tough times. But still, indirectly, Tasha K's content was about her, Stefon Diggs, baby mama drama, without saying her name. Cardi B saw that, and I think it pissed her off. So now she's like, all right, let's check the finances. Are you hiding money? Making more from all this coverage? Let's see if we need to bump the bankruptcy back up to the original $3.5 million judgment. That's my theory. Deep down, I think Cardi B was fine before the Gayle King interview, where she confirmed pregnancy and connection to Stefon Diggs. Then, H&L, the blogs, Tasha K, everything blew up. Baby mama receipts, texts, paternity suits, all to show Cardi B, you're not special. You may be pregnant, but I still have access. And then the alleged former chef lawsuit, deleted texts. Tasha K called it witness tampering. That definitely pissed Cardi B. She was like, let me check with my attorneys. That's my opinion, but now I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about Tasha K and this GoFundMe? And as promised, I refreshed the GoFundMe, now up to $5,136 of the $3.5 million goal, still sitting at 1%. So what do you guys think? Are you donating? Have you already chipped in? And what's your take on doing this GoFundMe now versus back in 2022 when the verdict dropped? I want all your thoughts in the comments. Hype up this video, please. That's it, fam. It's the finale, finito, the end of the line for this one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my next drop. With that, I'll catch y'all very soon.